Good afternoon, everybody. To all the Reds around the world, I am your host, Mark Dutton, and this is KOPFORTHAT. Yes, I am wearing my Liverpool shirt back to front in total homage and respect to our captain, Jordan Henderson. Now, I have questioned him in the last couple of weeks in relation to his leadership and his abilities as a footballer on the field. I want him to play more of as a central midfielder, where he's been playing as a defensive central midfielder in a 3. So, this is for you, Jordan Henderson, number 14, on full display to start off the show. So I'm going to change it and turn it back around now because I look a bit of a divvy, and I'm not going to lie. So there we go. So Liverpool played Bournemouth away yesterday, and again, must win. We need 3 points just to stay nicely in 4th position. And again, if the season finished tomorrow, I would bite your hands off for a 4th place finish. So what did we expect from the team? We thought Klopp would make changes. He's changed his midfield, and I think it's worked. So, go over the starting lineup. Mignolet restored in goal. He brings in Gomez back at right back. He keeps faith in Robinson at left back. He goes with Clavin, who's never let us down, in the centre of defence with Lovren. Then he's played a 3-man midfield of Jordan Henderson, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Georgie Wijnaldum. Then he's played Philip Coutinho on the left, Mo, Messi, Ronaldo, Salah on the right, and Bobby Firmino restored back up front. We start the game unbelievably well. Full credit to the Bournemouth manager. He wants to play football against Liverpool, so they set up in an attacking style of football. They get forwards, they allow Liverpool space, and it's just one of them. If you play boring football, if you sit your whole team behind the ball, Liverpool have a tough time breaking you down. But, you know, with the quality that Liverpool have, it's a risky business. So, you know, Eddie Howe, I think he's a phenomenal manager. Fair play to him. He tried to play football against the Reds. You don't want to try and play football against the Reds. This team is incredible. And I've harped on about the squad, but it's phenomenal. I mean, when you can sit down and watch the match, or stand in the stadium and watch the match, and come away and go, my God, that was awesome. That was absolutely superb. I mean, the amount of superlatives to put in a sentence to describe the way Liverpool played against Bournemouth is incredible. But again, I'll try and stay on track. I'll try and go through each segment of the game and try and stay in my lane. With respect to that, because I know I kind of go all over the place. So we start the game. Our pressing is unbelievable. If you were a Bournemouth defender, you know, Bournemouth have not been battered by anybody this season. I think the biggest defeat they had was against Arsenal. I think it was 3-0. Other than that, there's been a lot of close, tight games. Liverpool, let's be honest, battered them from the start. And again, it was like mass pressing, and then relax, let Bournemouth think they can have the ball, and then mass pressing again. And it was, again, go back to the number 14 that I had turned around a few minutes ago, Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson was making pressing runs in the midfield, but then he was making 30, 40-yard presses through the centre. So he would move out of a defensive central midfield player, which I thought he played a little bit higher in this game. He was playing more of a centre mid in a flat 3, where in previous it's more of a 1-2, with the 2 centre midfielders basically bombing left and bombing right. So Hendo's done an incredible job. I mean, I would love to see the clock in relation to the statistics around the amount of field that he covered, but it must be up there with the top 2 or 3 of everybody the entire weekend in the English Premier League. So again, lots of love and respect to Hendo. His pressing and his work rate and his leadership in this game was huge. I just want to see more of this from now till the end of the season. I've got to admit, you know, since I launched KOPFORTHAT, we've tied both games that we played. So a 0-0 in the derby that we should have won, and then a draw against a poor West Brom team. So we played 2 of the poorest teams in the league and come away with nothing other than 2 points. So we needed 3 points off the back of that. So the team selection was awesome. I was very happy to see Oxlade-Chamberlain in the team. I think he's a huge signing for Liverpool. I thought that when we bought him, he was probably the main one. When it came out, the targets going through the summer, when we had probably 3 targets that we were trying to bring in and take, I was most excited by the Ox. I think he brings pace, he brings ability, and he just brings, he's been in an Arsenal team that have basically been one of the top teams over the last 10 years. He's brought that to Liverpool, and I think Klopp's managed them spectacularly well. Just in the front way, he didn't really bring him in and play him right off the bat. He's gone, right, I'm going to reset your clock now. You just got here. You're going to basically have another pre-season over the next 6 weeks, and then again, 100% believe that it was his plan, and he's told him, because the Ox's attitude has been incredible since we've signed him. He's going to bring him off the bench, and then at Christmas he's going to be basically getting a run in the team. I think he'll cement a place, and I've said this to many of my friends. I think he'll cement a place in the team, and we'll look back on this and just say, you know what a signing Oxlade-Chamberlain was. What a bargain we paid for him. I think he's going to be a key player for Liverpool, and I showed yesterday his quality again. The amount of pressing we got out of Jordan and the Ox was insane in the midfield. It allowed the cool Dutchman to kind of relax and take it easy and just do magic with the ball, because let's face it, Giorgio Wijnaldum's just different gravy when he's on the ball. He is just a cool, calm, relaxed Dutchman. If you know Dutch people, they're all chilled out. Very rarely have I seen a Dutch person going bananas. And he was just cool as, chilled in the middle of the park, kind of just playing passes wherever he wanted, and he had a good game. Let's talk about the attack. My God. He throws Coutinho on the left and he plays Bobby up the front. And again, he's wearing the number 9 on his back, but, people have criticised him saying that he's not an out-and-out goal scorer. He's not a number 9. He's more of a false 9 playing as a number 9. Well, the goal he scores today, you can talk about it being offside, but that's a classic centre-forward's goal. Great header, buries his chance. And that's the 4th goal. Like I said, tried to stay on track, struggled, got to rewind it. Let's talk about the greatest football that we've seen in our club for a long time. I mean, you can talk about the Gerrard, legend, the Suarez, legend, and you move on to Mo Salah. Mo Salah, oh my God. Oh my God. His first touch, incredible. His ball manipulation, incredible. You're comparing him with the likes of Robin. You can compare him with the likes of Messi. He's just got everything for me. He's absolutely unbelievable. You know what he's going to do. You've been told all week as a defender, I know what he's going to do. He's going to control crazy balls that are pinged at him 30, 40 yards across the field. He's going to bring it down like it's nothing. He's going to stand you up. He's going to take you to the line. He's going to cut back on his left foot. He's going to take a couple of touches and he's going to shoot. Well, that's great. You know what he's going to do. Can you stop it? Can you hell stop it? You can't stop it. You can put 3 defenders on it, he'll get through it. You can put 4 defenders on it, he'll get through it. Stick 5 on him next time. Let's see what happens. We'll see this weekend when we play Arsenal. But you can't stop him. He's unbelievable. I mean, he gets the ball, I would say, 3 or 4 times on the right side. Did exactly what I just said. Gets it, cuts inside on his left foot and shoots. Well, he's at 3 before he scores his goal. So he's at 3 before he smashed his goal in. Coutinho scores the first. Salah works his magic on the outside. Ball goes out. We get a corner kick. Fair play to the man under the most criticism in this Liverpool side. The amount of dog's abuse Lovren's got, and there's not a Liverpool fan in the world that can say, "Oh, I've always backed Lovren. Lovren's boss." You're lying to yourself. You're lying to the millions and millions around the world. You've battered Lovren. We've all done it. Fair play. Corner comes in, and how many times have I seen this in the last few weeks? It's like they're all playing FIFA on the video game. They're all smashing FIFA 18. Little flick on the front post, or they attack the front post ball, flicks it onto the back post. Now, how Bobby gets his foot around the ball to hook the ball back, I'll never know. But then big Lovren comes diving in with a diving header, shows your goal. It kind of eclipses Coutinho's because it's just that mad. And then you're looking over, here we go, 1-0, just made it 2. That linesman's going to put his flag up. He's going to say it was out of bounds. And you know what? In the last 2 games, if that was in a derby, if that was against West Brom, those referees the flag would have been up. Yay! Ball went out. Clearly shows the ball does not go over the line. The ball is on the line. The ball's like in the middle of the line. Bobby knocks it back over. Diving header from Lovren. Look over at the linesman. Flag's down. He runs back to the halfway line, demonstrating that a goal has been scored. Absolutely brilliant. 2-0. And then, again, it's just poetry in relation to the football. Coutinho, it's that free kick. Oh, what a free kick that is. He smashes the free kick in, hits the inside of the post, goes across the 6-yard box and is cleared. But it's just there's nothing poor you can say about this team. And you think about the chance that Mo Salah has after that. 6 or 7 unbelievable first time passes. Coutinho with that beautiful magical little dink over the back four, and then Salah's in. It's probably the easiest chance we've got in the whole game. And the keeper makes a save. To be fair, to one of those criticisms you've got of Salah is like, scores wonder goals, but then the simpler chance, does he score it? He doesn't. But then you go to his wonder goal, gets the ball on the right, you know what he's going to do, cuts inside from the byline and just pings the ball in the back of the net. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. And again, the whole time you're thinking, are you going to make a mistake? You know, you let Defoe in, Defoe has that chance. Bournemouth had a couple of chances on another day. You might be talking about a 3-3 game, but it went well for us today. I thought Klopp got in at half time. He settled the team down. I wouldn't be surprised if last season's come back and haunted him a little bit. He's gone, listen, been here before, boys. 3-0 up. Don't lose 4-3. And I think what he's done there is he's just told the fullbacks. He's just said, listen, sit. Let's just sit and soak up any pressure that Bournemouth throw at us in the second half. And you saw it. You didn't really ever see Robinson bombing forward. Gomez basically sat in and it became a free. Jordan played another 10 or 15 yards deeper, allowing him then to just pass the ball around the field to his attacking players. And we bossed the game. We get a 4th goal through Bobby Firmino up front. Great move again. Beautiful cross into the box. A great header. And then you're talking about a 4-0 win, and you know you're getting on the coaches. You're leaving the ground. You're very happy. It was just absolutely brilliant. I've got nothing bad to say about it. He brings on his subs. His subs all impact the game. Danny Ings gets another run out, which I was happy about. Solanke comes on and does a good job. So, you know, you haven't even put any minutes into Mane's legs. And I was happy about that as well. I didn't want Mane to start this game. I think he's been playing selfish football. He looks a little bit out of sorts. I think he likes being the main man. And obviously in this team, he's not the main man because you've got Coutinho and Salah all like ripping the field to pieces. The final sub, obviously, I don't know if he's trying to be Joe Allen. I love Joe Allen. Big up Joe Allen. But I don't know if he shared the room with him. Maybe Joe Allen and Adam Lallana share the room, and he's looked at him and he's gone, my God, Joe Allen, your hair is boss, I want that. And he's grew it. So I don't know what Adam Lallana is doing with that hair, but if it gets any longer, he's going to look like Joe Allen. Joe Allen probably with a little bit more creative flair. So it was great to see him come off the bench as well. If we can get Daniel Sturridge fit and get him on the bench as well, that's another weapon. So everything's looking fantastic for the Reds. It's nice to be able to sit here today. No doom and gloom. The Reds played an absolutely faultless, perfect game. I am over the moon. I've got to try and knock this down to a lesser time because I think the first one I did was 15 minutes. The second one I did was nearly 20 minutes. So my excitement level has got to be a bit more relaxed. Got to try and knock this out, get my points across a little bit quicker, and then get on with my day. But I've got to say, Liverpool, fantastic result. KOPFORTHAT is not cursed with draws and losses. We are 2 draws and a win. So that makes me very happy. Fantastic performance, Liverpool. Get behind the Reds. If you like this video, please throw a like in, throw a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Again, my name is Mark Dutton. I am your host, and this has been KOPFORTHAT. You'll never walk alone, baby.